Chief Rafael Padilla presented a crime report to City Council saying 17 people have been killed this year in Kent. That's up from 9 people last year. Just this morning, there was a shooting in the city. On the other side of the crime tape, detectives investigate the latest shooting in Kent. One person now fighting for their life in a hospital from the gunfire. Deadly violence in the city has claimed the lives of 17 people, including Charmaine Jackson.
So I'm going to let them know who she was and what they took from us.
Charmaine, visiting from Alaska, and Sean Peoples were both killed at a motel in January. The suspected killers from California were arrested and charged. The fight for justice is just beginning for Michelle McKnight, who lost her only daughter.
I feel that she needs to be heard and represented, and not even her, for her friend as well. I'm going to speak up for both families if I have to, but definitely her children. You know, they don't deserve to grow up and not have a mom and only get to have memories of her. None of us deserve that.
Police Chief Rafael Padilla says arrests or charges have been filed in 9 of the deadly cases so far this year. He says more than half of the murders are driven by drug dealing and fights over drugs.
Aside from the number of people that are just dying from overdoses in our state and our county, which is really high, drugs do have an impact on crime. They drive a lot of crime. The consumption of drugs, feeds a need to have money to sustain those usage, which drives people to commit crime.
Padilla says many of the victims and suspects in these cases are not from Kent, which he says brings attention to how staffing shortages in departments across the state affects public safety in his city.
Why does it matter what the rest of the state looks like? Well, crime is regional. Suspects don't recognize city boundaries. They travel, they're transient, and so if our partnering agencies are suffering because they don't have enough police officers hired, all of us suffer. It really is something I hope we can get attention to look at this at a state level.
Kent Police has filled almost every open officer position allotted within the city budget. The chief says he anticipates ramping up enforcement once the state's new pursuit law starts next month. He says he believes that new law will have an impact on violent crimes in the city. Reporting in Kent, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.
That's Frankie.